Hi student, long time no see and nice to meet you again. Welcome to my channel, Wista Wardana, and my name is Mr. Agus. This is my mathematics learning video. The purpose of this video is making you understand about time. Before I continue to the topic, please support me by like, comment, and subscribe this channel. It will help me to make more learning videos and make something that interesting for you. Don't forget to share this video to your friend. Okay, let's start to the topic.
So, the topic is about time for grade 3. This is my something new for you. You will learn how to tell the time and writing the time in word or figure. If you don't understand about time before, so please pay attention to this video and listen carefully. If you have a question, you can write your question in the comment column. Okay, let's start from the important note. I have some important note for you, especially about relation around seconds, minutes, hour, and so on. I hope you take a piece of paper or take your notebook and writing it on your notebook. Okay, the first one. 1 minute equal to 60 seconds. And then the second one is 1 hour equal to 60 minutes. 1 day equal to 24 hours. The first three of important note is about relation around day, hour, and minutes. And then the next is 1 week equal to 7 days. And the next one, analog clock at least has 2 hands, minute hand or long hand, and the other one we call hour hand or short hand. I think all of you already has analog clock at home. And the next one is the hour hand complete 2 rounds in a day. And the next one, the minute hand completes 24 rounds in a day. There are 2 ways of telling the time, 12-hour clock time and 24-hour clock time. Is 30 minutes is half of an hour. And then the last one is 15 minutes is a quarter of an hour. Okay, let's continue. Okay, like I told you before, there are 2 ways to tell the time. The first one is 12 hours clock time and the second one is 24 hours clock time. You will get this topic again in grade 4. Okay, this is about the feature of the analog clock. In analog clock, we use 12-hour clock time. And the 12-hour clock time notation use EM or PM to indicate the morning and the afternoon. EM means ante-meridian. Is the time from midnight and before noon or midday. So, EM started from 1 o'clock in the night until 12 o'clock in the afternoon. And then PM. PM means post meridian. is the time from midday and before midnight, or we call is midnight. So PM will be started from 1 o'clock in the afternoon until 12 o'clock in the night. Do you understand? Okay, in the below I give 3 examples about time that use 12-hour clock time. The first one is about 7:30 am. To read this time, you should to read the minute hand first and then continue by read the hour hand. So 7:30 am you can call 30 minutes past 7 in the morning. We know this is still morning because the time is EM. You can see this one. So we can say 30 minutes past 7 in the morning. Like this. Okay, the next example, we have 8 o'clock PM. Look at the symbol after number. We have PM here. So the meaning of PM is post meridian. The symbol of PM means this time is already past 12 o'clock in the afternoon. So this is not 8 in the morning, but this is 8 o'clock in the night. That's why the meaning of 8:00 PM is 8 o'clock in the night. Do you understand? Let's continue. Number 3, we have 9:50 PM. So to read this time, you can say 10 minutes to 10 in the night. So we use to here, not past, because if the minute is greater than 30 minutes, you can change the past by 2. So you can say 10 minutes to 10 in the night. This is the right answer. But if you feeling that's so difficult, you can say 50 minutes past 9 in the night. Okay, let's continue. The second one is about 24 hours clock time. This is the example of the time that use 24 hours clock time. 24 hours clock time using the information that we know one day equal to 24 hours clock time. In digital clock, almost using 24 hours clock time. The 24-hour clock time does not require the use of EM or PM. Afternoon is indicated by a number bigger than 12. We can find the 24-hour clock time in a digital clock like this. And then, the example of 24-hour clock time, like 07:15. Look at this one. There is no EM or PM. So, to read this time, you can say 15 minutes past 7 in the morning. And number 2, we have 14.30. 14.30 means 30 minutes past 2 in the afternoon, or you can say half past 2 in the afternoon. Why we can know this time mean afternoon? Because the bigger number that greater than 12, it means the time already past 12 o'clock in the afternoon. So we know 14 is equal to 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And if we have 14.30, so you can say 30 minutes past 2 in the afternoon. And the third example, 19.45. Like I told you in the previous slide, if the minutes hand greater than 30 minutes, like 45, you can say use 2. So to read this time, you can say 15 minutes to 8 in the evening. Do you understand? Let's continue. The difference between 12-hour clock time and 24-hour clock time. Okay, this is the feature of 12-hour clock time, and this is the feature of digital clock that is 24-hour clock time. So the difference between both of them is the first one. In 12-hour clock time, we divided its day into 2 periods, before midday and after midday. And in 24 hours clock time, we use concept of 24 hours in a day. That is the difference. And the second one, in 12-hour clock time, we use EM and PM, anthem meridium and post meridium. And in 24 hours clock time, there is no symbol like EM or PM, because the time that past 12 o'clock, we can say afternoon, we write the number bigger than 12 o'clock. And then the third one, in 12 o'clock, we use 3-digit number except the time after 9 o'clock, because 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, and 12 o'clock, you have to write the time up to 4-digit number. But in 24 hours clock time, a time of day is written in 4-digit numbers always. Continue to converting 12-hour clock time into 24 hours clock time and the otherwise. So, like I told you before, in analog clock, you will get 12-hour clock time, and in the digital clock, you will make 24-hour clock time. And if we have the problem that asks you to change the time in 12-hour clock time into 24-hour clock or the otherwise, what do you want to do? Okay, look at this example. The example is actually to complete the table below. In the first 2 questions, we have the time in 12-hour clock time. Number 3 and number 4, we have time in 24-hour clock time. And number 1, if you want to change 8 o'clock EM into 24-hour clock EM, this is so easy, because you just to rewrite 8 o'clock EM into 24 hours clock time become 8 o'clock also without putting EM or PM. But remember, you have to write the number of the time in 4-digit number. So the answer will be 0800. How about number 2? Number 2, we know this is the afternoon, 20 minutes past 1 the afternoon. So, if you want to change it into 24 hours clock time, you have to adding the time by 12 o'clock. So, the answer will be like this. 13.20, or you can say 20 minutes past 1 in the afternoon. For number 3 and 4, we have the time in 24-hour clock time. We want to change it into 12-hour clock time. And you have to subtract the time given by 12 o'clock. So, 19.45 will be like this. 7.45 p.m. or you can say 15 minutes to 8 in the evening. And then 22.10. The way to get the answer is similar like number 3. You have to subtract the time given by 12 o'clock. So you will get 10 minutes past 10 in the night. Do you understand? Okay, good. If you have question, you can write your question in the comment column. And I think that's all my explanation about time. You will get time again in grade 4. So for today is enough. Thank you for your attention and see you again with me in the next video. Bye.